Hey guys, welcome to 15 Minute Chef. So this episode we are going to make sweet potato crunch. And hopefully I can teach y'all a very quick, fast, and easy way to make sweet potato crunch without having to roast the sweet potatoes, peel them, smash them, etc., etc. What I do is I buy 2 cans of Bruce's Yams. So let's get this party started. Hope all of you are having a very happy holidays. If you're like me, you're trying to hurry up and make casseroles at night, put them in the freezer or in the fridge to have them ready in time for holiday season. So I'm going to drain off the liquid. I'm going to recycle the can because my stepson is trying to get me to do more recycling. Sorry, I'm a little slow today. Hadn't been to the gym this week. Take that off. Drain those. So the good news about this is they're already cooked. You just drain off the liquid. Back here I got my food processor, my big food processor set up. I usually just put in 1 can at a time, because I don't know if this guy can handle 2 cans. And I pulse it. That way the top makes it to the bottom. You may actually have to open this up, take a spatula, and kind of move it around. That again. Move it some more so we get it nice and smooth, because sometimes I have guests, very small ones, that don't like lumps. I did really good. Let's take this out. Shake off my sweet potato. I'm gonna get my big bowl out wherever she is. All right. So we're gonna start pureeing our sweet potato and put it into the bowl, where we're gonna mix it with a few other items to make it delicious, like a ton of sugar. So every year for our anniversary, my husband and I go to this awesome steakhouse in town here in Baton Rouge. A lot of people know it. And even for the holidays, a lot of people order it for their house. And I'm not going to say their names. I don't want to get in trouble. And they make this awesome sweet potato crunch casserole. So I finally did a little research, did a little snooping, and I got the recipe. Like I said, you're going to have to keep opening it up and kind of moving around. This was like a huge hit for Thanksgiving. My machine said, that's it. You're not getting no more out of me. I'm done for tonight. Clocking out. So, one of the great things I love about canned sweet potatoes or canned yams versus like buying regular sweet potatoes is that you can't really over puree it. With regular potatoes, you can't over puree it. It will come out like glue. If you over mash or over puree, like what we call an AP or an all-purpose potato, like just a regular Idaho potato, it comes out like glue. Okay, so now I've got my puree in the bowl. Put big guy in the sink. He's done for tonight. He's done with his due diligence. So now we're gonna add a 1/2 cup of sugar. So I got a little 1/4 cup right here, so I'm gonna do it twice. And I'm not real crazy to put a lot of sugar in any of my desserts because I don't like things that are overly sweet. That's just me personally. Because I only did 2 cans, I'm gonna do 1 egg. That's it. If you do 3 cans of yams, because you're making a much bigger casserole, which you can always email me, text me, or whatever, and I'll give you the variation on a larger quantity, especially with Christmas around the corner and you want to do a bigger one. See, I'm doing a small one to go with our gumbo that's coming up for gumbo night for our family dinner. So I'm gonna put in the egg. What the egg does in a casserole or with any really anything like your meatloaf or whatever, it's a binding agent. So it just egg just is like breadcrumbs and that kind of thing. It's like glue. It's a binding agent. So I got that. So I have pure vanilla extract and I have imitation vanilla extract. Depending on what I'm making is depending which one I'm going to use. In this scenario, that is a casserole that's going to be baked, I'm using imitation. And I'm going to put the quantities for you. I've been doing this a long time, so I can just kind of eyeball it and tell you. So that's a tablespoon. And then this is almond extract. And if you don't know, this is the greatest stuff in the world. I put it in my French toast. My husband and the kids love it. And then I put it in like a lot of like desserts that I make, and it just gives it that little extra oomph. And you don't have to add very much. Don't go overboard with it. Stuff's very strong, okay? Okay, so we got our sugar, we got our egg, we got our vanilla, we got our almond. We need 1/3 cup of milk and 1/2 cup of butter. So let me tell you about butter. Let's see, on here, I feel like I should have brought my reading glasses. 8 tablespoons is 1/2 cup. Okay, so the whole dang thing, 1 whole stick of butter is 1/2 cup. So we're gonna throw this in here. We're gonna pop it in the microwave for a hot second. We're gonna melt our butter to add into here. Meanwhile, still stirring. What else do I need? How to write this down, there's so many ingredients. A pinch of salt. So, a lot of times like when you make cookies from scratch, I always say a pinch of salt. I have no idea why a pinch of salt is always necessary for these recipes. However, when it comes to baking, don't question too much. I know in the culinary world, there's cooking and then there's baking, like the pastry world. And then when it comes to baking, bread, desserts, pastries, it's an exact science. Don't mess with it. Not quite there. We need the last 19 seconds on that one. Okay, so pinch of salt, got my butter, need my milk. The milk. That is what I need. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. This is why you have to have like a ton of measuring cups. Okay, butter's ready. Toss it in there. No. We're coming back to make more butter too. So, I think this is the 1/3. So we're gonna go 1/3 cup of milk. I prefer heavy cream, but we're on a diet this year. So we're gonna take a spatula. We're gonna mix all this together. Okay, so I'm gonna give you an option on a little twist on the sweet potato casserole. Oh, just got a little on me. Oh, my nose. Okay, so we can put marshmallows at the bottom and put our sweet potatoes in. Or you could do graham crackers on the bottom, then marshmallows, then sweet potato, then the crunch on top. So then you would almost have like a s'mores sweet potato crunch. Not my family. They're traditional. They want the good old-fashioned sweet potato crunch. But what they don't know won't hurt them sometimes. So, I'm going deep in the pantry. And I'm adding the marshmallows at the bottom. They will never, ever know unless you guys write and tell them. So I'm gonna pull my big marshmallows apart. I'm probably not gonna put too many, just in case, you know, they find me out. They're very FBI, these guys. So the marshmallows on the bottom, so they're nice and gooey. Oh, it's just gonna make it, oh. Then when you dip it out, it's like, oh, I'm telling you, the boys go wild. Okay, so we got the marshmallows in. We're gonna add our sweet potato right over the top. Looking so good. I didn't put any music on. I should have put music. I should have put like Star Wars trilogy music, you know? Make it more dramatic. Dun, 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 dun. You know? Wagner. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Done deal. Throw that in the back. Now comes the hard part. Ladies and gentlemen, this is when you make the streusel. Great. Love it. Already have my little bowl. Take them a little bowl. Pecans, the most expensive part of this dish. Pecans have risen to a whole new height, okay? So we're gonna take the pecans, and this is what I got my little food processor, so I don't have to wash while I'm on TV. We're gonna fill it up with some pecans. And I'm gonna put your quantities on here too. Got it on chop. And you can do them as fine or as not fine as you would like. It's totally up to you. So I'm going in with my pecans. And here is a very, very important key. I cannot stress this enough. Flour, 1/3 cup. Need flour in there. Brown sugar. Has to be brown sugar. I'm going to use my 1/3 3 times to make a cup. So we're going to go 1. We're going to go 2. 3. Okay, so I can't stress this enough. If you don't know, it's got to be brown sugar. You can put regular sugar in the sweet potatoes, but with the crunch on the top, you have to put brown sugar because you need the molasses. And then, of course, 6 tablespoons of butter. So a little bit shy of what we did just this last time. I'm looking for a knife. So we're gonna pop this one more time in the micro, add it to it. I really don't have that many pecans left, and I hate to waste. So we'll go ahead and pop those puppies in. Somebody does not want to cooperate. If you have someone in your family that's allergic to nuts, when I put the recipe in the description, substitute the nuts for graham cracker. That way you can go ahead and make this. I know because my nephew, Drake, is allergic to nuts. So when I make this, if I'm going over there, I make it with no nuts. I make it with graham cracker. I follow everything else except when it comes to the nuts, I use graham crackers. Butter should be done. Sure enough is. Stick it right in there. Bring out spatula number 2. spatula is one of the most important things. And see, look, most important things in your house. Oh, look, you can tell the streusel texture. It needs to be like a crumble almost. Not too wet, not too dry, just very crumbly. Ladies, if you've never made this before and you're not a chef and you don't cook very often, imagine it to be like your facial scrub. Like your sugar facial scrub, that's what you're looking for, that kind of texture, okay? That's what you're going for. So look, I'm gonna sprinkle this right, and listen, you can never have too much crumble because I've been told the crumble is the best part, okay? So there we go. We're gonna pop it in the oven. We're gonna bake it. And there it is. Sweet potato crumble, just in time for the holiday season. All right, listen, you guys stay tuned. I'm gonna show you a couple of more sides to make for your Christmas dinner for the holidays, or even for your New Year's dinner for the holiday, because it's still a holiday and we still eat it. We still have dinner and we still eat on that holiday. So stay tuned with me. For Christmas, we're gonna be showing some more sides, and obviously for New Year's, we're gonna show you how to make black eyed peas and cabbage, but the best you've ever eaten, ever. And we're gonna have a guest that's gonna come on, hopefully, and show us how to make some really good, super fast braised cabbage. So stay with me. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications, and I'll see you guys soon. I hope y'all are having a happy holiday and a Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.